Hey, John Sonmez from SimpleProgrammer.com. So I'm doing this video to talk about something that I'm pretty excited about. I recently got an email, maybe a few weeks ago, I guess maybe it's been over a month ago, from Ricardo Barbosa, who is putting together this awesome framework. He got my attention when he sent me, a link to his framework that he's developing, and I took a look at it, and he wanted me to get involved with this, and I was pretty sure that, I get a lot of these kind of requests, but this thing looked awesome. Not only did the site he created for it look really, really awesome, but I mean, the functionality of this thing is pretty amazing. So the framework is called ShapeFX, and at least that's the tentative name for now. We'll probably be changing the name eventually to make it a little bit more search friendly. But what it basically it's dynamic compilation for C# for .NET essentially, but it happens on the fly while you're coding your application. So so the way to think about this is, let's say that you have some application that you're developing, and you've got your browser window open, and you're working the application, and then you do this whole thing, right? You make some change, right? You save it, you recompile, you redeploy, or maybe you make your change, and then you got to reload in the browser and get back to that spot and see, oh, well, this still doesn't look right, or that you go through that cycle, right? So this basically lets you to go ahead and make the change, and as soon as you save, the change is instantly there in the production application, if it is a production application, or just on your desktop, and your browser can reload it automatically as well. And this doesn't work just in ASP.NET or MVC. It works also with just any C# object. It's pretty dang cool stuff, right? You can have a console app that's running and is using some functionality on some object, and you can add a method to it. You can change the method signature. You can change the methods on there without recompiling the app. The app is still running, like in a loop, putting out messages to the console. You can change that message. So this is really cool stuff. If you've seen some of those videos by is it Brett Victor? I'm gonna butcher his. I think it's Brett Victor. Hey, I think that's right. I did get it right. Wow. Amazing. But anyway, if you watch some of his videos, you'll see what I'm talking about. He did this video on really kind of how programming, what he saw for the future of it. This idea of things changing while you're writing the code, and seeing that change in real life. And that's what got me so excited about this, is that this Shape framework is really, it's that, and it's working right now. So Ricardo is a genius. He's telling me about how he's implemented all of these things. I thought I really understood the underpinnings of .NET and C#, but this guy's he's got it good. So really impressive stuff here. So I'm happy to be part of the project and start actually helping him market this, because I feel like this has really got some potential here. If you're interested in checking it out right now, at least at the time of this video, and hopefully I'll update this if we change the name and domain and stuff, you can go to shapeframework.net, and I'll put the link in here. But you can see he's got a bunch of videos showing you, open objects, the concept of an open object and how that works, this continuous MVC deployment, real-time services, which is another application of this, real-time validators, fixing bugs. So you can imagine a production scenario where you have these dynamic objects, and or these open objects, and you can basically make changes instantly in production and get things working. Now, obviously we don't want to operate in that mode. We used to call it the pink sombrero at one place that I worked. But sometimes it's necessary, right? Sometimes it's necessary to not bring down the entire application. And imagine this more of applying a hot fix, but instantly without bringing down the application, or putting instrumentation or logging code in to change or log some functionality in production to investigate something. So this is some pretty cool stuff, and it's super ridiculously fast. Like the Roslyn stuff is pretty decent and fast, but this is like ridiculously fast. I think he had clocked in at like 10 times faster than the rosin stuff. And he's got adapters so that this will work with rosin. It has different compilation engines it can use. You know, I'm not going to pretend to understand all of the architecture behind this. You know, I'd love to dig into this a lot more. The super, you know, low-level geek in me really gets brought out by this. But anyway, I just wanted to make this video for a couple of reasons. One, to just kind of announce my support for this thing, to you know, because I think this is so cool, and to share this. You should really check this out. He's got like a beta version that you can download and actually start playing with this, and some NuGet packages. If you just go to shapeframework.net. I'm curious also to get some feedback on this. I'll probably publish this video a little bit earlier than I was planning, because I want to understand some use cases. We're going to probably attempt to sell this here, and we want to know, you know, where this would be useful, and what you can see as the real, you know, big use cases here. There's something similar in the Java space called JRebel, and perhaps, you know, that we'll use that same type of marketing strategy. But I think there's a lot of, you know, I just feel like there's a lot of applications for using this technology that I haven't thought of, that Ricardo hasn't thought of, and so I want to get that feedback. So if you've got some ideas about, you know, how this could work, you know, go check it out. You know, play around with it or watch some of the videos. Send them to me. You know, email me at john@simpleprogrammer.com, or put a comment in the video below. In fact, put a comment. That's my preferred method, so that it'll be easier for me to organize this and see what you guys are saying. But yeah, I think this is pretty cool stuff. You know, it really blew me away. You know, go take a look, check it out. Shapeframework.net. All right, take care.